30 seconds.
30 seconds.
The truth.
Yes,
Let me
the
stand
truth,
up.
yes.
The truth about CPDM difficulty is because people hate CPDM. It is not because the president is not communicating well. Let us be truthful.
Okay.
In here, we have militants that have talked to me on the phone that they hate Pobia. In here, we have militants that talk to me that they hate that Pobia renewed his mandate for life. It is because they don't like Pobia, they don't like CPDM,
That's coming
that
on
it's
the
not
next,
working.
that's the next.
So it's not any
Please,
communication.
that's not on finance.
Let us give militants who are committed that me.
Please, Mr. Taka. Mr. Taka, yes.
I'll make my case.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Please, somebody's talking, please.
Please.
Let me bring them even.
I'm going to start. I'm going to stand here. Before I introduce myself, I call myself a treasurer. And you continue the treasurer work because that's the person that you know.
That's right.
And I will need, as you know, I don't know what I'm going to have conflict resolution because it's in the finance another time. But this is a subject that I need to bring because I'm the treasurer. And we need to talk about it as the highest body in the United States. That's the conference. You know, the section in this type of problem is the conference that solves it. So in terms of finance, I'm a financial, officer. I have card. I have money from Ngolengole. I have my own data. I have card that the president gave me. So if you guys are talking about finance, please, let's solve the inner problem of finance and know where money have to go. Thank you very much.
There is a lot of insincerity going on in here. I'm very, very angry. There is no transparency in here. You give money to people, they eat it.
Finance has to have one place to resolve financial issues. Now the question is, Mr. Edeme was elected financial president. I do agree. Dr. Ayuk had been my financial man for so many years. When we arrived in Washington, for the fact that there was what they call geographic balance, equilibrium, my list that I presented for election, him being the treasurer, was kicked out. Yes, it was rejected. And they told me if I don't make regional balance, they will not accept. He is from Littoral. I went and agreed with him that, okay, let him just temporarily take that position and he will handle development. It was accepted. So I put in that thing and, well, we switched it. He was elected. So
this whole thing, to tell you the truth, is not going to work. As far as I'm concerned, this is all garbage. From what I've heard so far, I would think that, I don't know if the president was appointed from Yaoundé, he should step down.
So later on, I called a meeting. I said, Mama, we need to reverse it. Because he too, from Central, was a subsection, I mean, he was the secretary. So he accepted that for competence reason, he will give it to no, to Mr. Seme.
Yeah.
Competence.
For
competence.
Yes, competence reason. He will give it to Mr. Seme.
So if the president is not doing a good job, he steps down, you kick him out.
For him, he said he was competent. But I said for peace reason, could you just accept this thing? Because he has been handling books for long.
Okay, what's the current status quo?
The current status quo now was that when I went to Yaoundé, I presented him, and we have been running him as the treasurer.
Yes.
But now the question was, at the time when Ngolengole gave the $5,618, he was the treasurer, so we gave him the money to go exchange and bring the money back.
The elected treasurer.
If the president is not doing a good job, he steps down, you kick him out.
So he kept the money. He kept the money, and I've been just piecemeal trying to get the money from him.
Who kept the money?
The treasurer.
Elected treasurer.
From what I've heard, the President Jumbo sitting there has to step down.
Okay, let's
I
hear
want
from
you guys to know that.
Yes,
You don't know
okay. Yeah.
No. The thing is,
Judging case here.
listen. No.
There is a president back there. They accuse him of thousands of dollars embezzling. I'm telling you, from what I've heard so far, I would think that I don't know if the president was appointed from Yaoundé. He should step down.
We need to be open to each other.
Yes.
I joined CPDM March 1985. I was the first Y CPDM subsection president in Mamfe. I did not join CPDM in the United States. It aches me. If we come here, instead of building the party, we are tearing down this party because we are not being honest. I cannot, in good conscience, carry documents, send communiques to people under the auspices of the treasurer, and I have another person. And after this, Mr. President, I'm going to send a communique to everyone, collect every money, and I would rather step down, let Mr. Ebetni continue.
I'm not taking sides. There are a lot of little factions in here. And those factions, and all those little factions in here will not make these things work. This is stupid politics. So what I'm suggesting, from what I've heard, the President Jumbo sitting there has to step down.
We need to step up and do what is right. The party is more than one person. The more we can be straight to each other, we will keep this party straight, we will get more people. I am not a CPDM member because I am a treasurer. Before becoming even the YCPDM subsection president in Mamfe, I militated. CPDM will continue to be. Let us avoid all of this, and please, those who I sent all of this information to, I need to get everything so we can reconcile this matter, and I will step down after this as, quote unquote, the treasurer.
Thank you, Dr. Ayuk. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are a treasurer. Hold on. We have, Dr. Ayuk, you have just hit the nail on the head. All night we've been talking about finance. I said 20 minutes. We've talked for over an hour. And it is now we are revealing the fundamental problem with this party.
Now, I'm very, very disappointed the way this whole stuff is going. I'm not a politician. I'm not here to please anybody. I like to speak the truth. And what I've seen here, it's very, very disappointing. You guys are talking about fundraising in here. Even if I have a dime to give to CPDM, I will not give it.
Why?
I will not give it because there is a lot of insincerity going on in here. I sit down, I listen, I watch. I'm not taking sides. There are a lot of little factions in here. And those factions, and all those little factions in here will not make these things work. This is stupid politics. So what I'm suggesting, from what I've heard, the President Jumbo sitting there has to step down. You have to make an election and vote, look for somebody else, and there should be transparency in this organization. If you are talking fundraising, I will only put my money down if there is transparency. I will donate if there is transparency.
This is crazy. How can we function with two treasurers? That is wrong. That is wrong. And look, my name is on the line. Your name is on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4. I count you all in here. We have to move from here. We have a fundamental problem. Monsieur le Président, Madame President, yes. So Dr. Ayuk has led the way. He has said what he's going to do.
From what I've heard, the President Jumbo sitting there has to step down. You have to make an election and vote, look for somebody else, and there should be transparency in this.